we saw. Now give me my hat.
It was a microcosm of our entire season versus these Miami Dolphins, and the Buffalo Bills prevail. We are the AFC East champions, the number 2 seed in the AFC, and will be taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers at home in the playoffs. Josh Allen ultimately putting this team on his back, celebrating with the Travelers in Miami. Bills Mafia traveled strong, sweeping the Miami Dolphins here in 2023. Allen putting it together here with Joe Brady and Dawson Knox styling up a flawless play for the touchdown. Deontay Hardy really hasn't done much on punt returns this season, but saves his best for last. Week 18 for the AFC East champions for the longest kick return in Buffalo Bills history for 96 yards. Getting some energy here. The Bills were down 14-7 at this point. Absolutely remarkable by Deontay Hardy, energizing this team, putting a spark into this Buffalo Bills team, swinging the momentum back on our side. How about Trent Sherfield going against his former team when the ball gets tipped and maintaining body control and eye focus and getting a touchdown here for the Buffalo Bills. Bill Shakir stepping up big for Bills Mafia on a huge gain here for 49 yards on a short pass, run after catch. He's been doing it all season. Allen finishes the regular season with 44 total touchdowns, which trails only his 2020 season for 46 total touchdowns for the most total touchdowns in team history. Josh Allen had 339 passing yards, having surpassed 300 passing in both of the Bills meetings versus Miami. And we already spoke about some injuries here. Tyrell Dotson was downgraded to being out with the shoulder. We also had Rasul Douglas with an ankle. We had Deion Dawkins with a hand laceration, which was a cut on his hand. His hand was completely cut and bloody. Ty Johnson was downgraded to a concussion. I think it was right before that half when he took that big shot. And also Gabe Davis with a knee. Now, Gabe Davis was seen walking on the sidelines, as well as Rasul Douglas was seen walking on the sidelines. But how about our rookie, Dalton Kincaid? Some more explosive plays. Dalton Kincaid has 5 catches tonight, moving his total to 71 for the season. Kincaid has surpassed Pete Metzlar's for 68 total receptions in 1993 for the most catches in a season by a rookie Bills tight end. And Christian Benford has been on fire here, even Dane Jackson playing very well, but that marks Christian Benford's second consecutive game with a takeaway after forcing and recovering a fumble versus New England last week. Here we could see Josh Allen's second interception of the day, throwing it deep, but Gabe Davis hurts his knee, falls to the ground, and the ball gets picked off. You know, if Gabe Davis didn't fall to the ground here, it should have been more of a contested catch or ball and shouldn't have been an interception. But again, Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills stick it together. They prevail. This was early in the game in the first quarter with 11 seconds left. And this was the other interception by Josh Allen to Gabe Davis. Little miscommunication. And we all know, like, these are just miscues, right? The Buffalo Bills just not being on the same page. But I truly believe the Bills can definitely clean this up. 5 red zone appearances against the Miami Dolphins, and the Buffalo Bills did not score any points. That's what ultimately kept this game close. 2 interceptions by Josh Allen, and also a Christian Wilkins strip sack fumble on Josh Allen. But in all, we had 5 total red zone attempts against the Miami Dolphins. 1 right before half to Ty Johnson. Sean McDermott even admitted you cannot run a route short of the end zone or throw the ball short of the end zone, which allowed time to run out. You could see Ty Johnson taking a big hit right before half. Bills almost scored a touchdown here, as well as some miscues. James Cook also had another drop in the end zone, which would have resulted in a touchdown. We had a pass interference call on Dawson Knox. Tater Kohu clearly pushing in the back of Dawson Knox. The point I'm trying to make is that the Buffalo Bills still did not play to their full potential. We missed 5 opportunities to score points against the Miami Dolphins, but we still prevailed. Is what makes this Buffalo Bills team so special. The fact is, if we put everything together, if we play the game that we're fully capable of, offensively, defensively, and special teams, there is not a team in the NFL that can touch the Buffalo Bills. Beating the Miami Dolphins in Week 4 at home, completely crushing them, is exactly what should have happened this game with those 5 possessions in the red zone and not scoring any points. Josh Allen did miss Stephon Diggs wide open on a deep pass, but ultimately later in the game, just like Josh Allen said at the end of the game, this was a microcosm of our entire season. Somewhat starting slow, having turnovers in the middle of the year, dealing with that, and then getting hot late, going to 6-6 on the season, finishing the year at 11-6, rising to the number 2 seed in the AFC, playing the Pittsburgh Steelers at home without TJ Watt against Mason Rudolph. This should be a great game for the Buffalo Bills, who have had their backs up against the wall for the past month. We have proved that we can beat Mike Tomlin before in the past, and we can definitely beat him this upcoming week. So the Buffalo Bills officially squished that fish. We dominate them. We are AFC East champions here. Unbelievable effort by Josh Allen, ultimately putting this team on his back. Some remarkable scrambles at the end of the game, some snow plows and hurdling during the snow plow. Josh Allen is an absolute freak of nature that was born for Buffalo. AFC East champions, enjoy it, Bills Mafia. This was a remarkable game by our team, a remarkable effort to prevail, to stick together. Even Josh Allen said that this is a tight-knit group, a tighter team that he's ever played for in the past. AFC East champions with some home field advantage during the playoffs. We don't have to worry about Joe Burrow. The Kansas City Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes are definitely a shadow of themselves. We don't have to worry about Trevor Lawrence and the Jags. I mean, the AFC is looking like it's going to be Bills Mafia representing in the Super Bowl. Get hyped up. It's been a remarkable regular season, and I just want to say I appreciate every single one of you that have never flip-flopped throughout this year. I think Sean McDermott definitely deserves head coach of the year, being aggressive when our backs are up against the wall in the final moments of this game, something that we spoke about for the past several years under Leslie Frazier, playing off coverage, not blitzing. You know, we have stayed aggressive. Sean McDermott has done such an excellent job. But I really, really do appreciate every single one of you. I believe Bills News Consolidated attracts the best of the best within Bills Mafia. We don't flip-flop. We truly believe here in Buffalo. But I appreciate you guys all so much. If you enjoyed this video, I deeply appreciate it if you hit like, subscribe for future content. If you want to support me and my efforts further, check the link in the description for the Buffalo Chicken Wing merch. We have free shipping, sizes small through 5XL. We got black, gray, blue, red, hoodies, long sleeves. We have a Zumbaz style. We have other different designs too as well. But you guys are all remarkable. Let it sink in. AFC East champions. I will see you all at the airport to celebrate this win. Appreciate you, and go Bills.